There is no shortage of great quarterbacks here in North Texas. And we're joined now by Joseph Hoyt of the Dallas Morning News to find out why next year's class will have a big impact at the next level.
Thanks, Pat. When it comes to quarterbacks, the class of 2021 is loaded in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, featuring the likes of Preston Stone going to SMU, Caden Salter going to Tennessee, and Garrett Nussmeier going to LSU, among others. But it's not too early to look at the class of 2022. In the last 2 decades, Texas has produced some of the top quarterbacks in the country, from Highland Park's Matthew Stafford, to Lake Travis's Baker Mayfield, to Allen's Kyler Murray, all of which were #1 picks in the NFL draft. The top recruit in the class of 2022 has already drawn comparisons to Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence, who could be the top pick in the next NFL draft. Ewers received his first scholarship offer before he was even in high school, and he didn't disappoint when it came to the hype. Last season, in his first year as a starter, he completed over 72% of his passes, finishing the season with nearly 4,000 yards, 45 passing touchdowns, and just 3 interceptions. Ewers has already made his decision, choosing to go play for Texas. But he's not the only standout in the class of 2022 when it comes to quarterbacks. 2 other quarterbacks in the class of 2022 also impressed last year, earning scholarship offers of their own. Rockwell's Braedyn Locke and Frisco Lone Star's Garrett Rangel starred by throwing to 2 record-breaking receivers last year in Oklahoma's Marvin Mims and Ohio State's Jackson Smith-Njigba. If you combine all 3 quarterback stats from a year ago, they threw for 149 passing touchdowns and 13,000 yards, which is the equivalent of roughly 7 miles. Some other quarterbacks in 2022 to keep an eye on are Flower Mound's Nick Evers, Rockwell Heath's Josh Hoover, Garland's Sergio Perez, and Corsicana's Solomon James. Be sure to join me again next week for more recruiting news across the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.